Hey there, it's Jenn Dize here for Status Coup, and finally, someone in Congress has talked about the Tara Reade allegations against Joe Biden. If you're not familiar with the story, Tara Reade is a former Senate staffer of Joe Biden's who has accused him of sexual harassment and sexual assault. According to her accusation, he had her up against a cold wall and penetrated her with his fingers without consent. So, as you've seen from our previous videos that we've done on this topic, it's taken a lot for Tara to come out with this story in the first place, and it's taken a heck of a lot for it to start getting some mainstream pickup. It took 19 days for the New York Times to pick it up, and again, as you've seen from other videos, if you haven't seen it, check it out. The New York Times didn't really do that stellar of a job. But today, let's focus on the positive that AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, has talked about these allegations. And I think it meant a lot to Tara Reade as well. Let's take a look at what Tara had to say about AOC. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is literally the first member of Congress to address publicly what happened to me when I worked for Joe Biden. Thank you, at AOC. So this is a big deal for Tara. You can see this is her Twitter, at Reade Alexandra Tara tweets. Alexandra Tara Reade is her full name. So you can check out the things that she's been tweeting. But the focus here is the fact that a member of Congress, and one as kind of popular and noticed, is AOC. So the hope here is that this gets even more dialogue going on. Here's what AOC had to say, and this is from The Hill. Ocasio-Cortez says it's legitimate to talk about allegation against Biden. And this is important because so many people have not been willing to talk about this. So many people have just dismissed it on its face. And by so many, I'm talking about a lot of those hashtag #MeToo proponents like Alyssa Milano that were so vocal through the Kavanaugh hearings and against Weinstein and against a lot of really bad people who did a lot of really bad things, including some alleged bad things. And by bad things, I don't mean to diminish what this is. It's horrible. Rape and sexual assault and violence against women is never, ever okay, and it's a major, major, major deal. The issue is that a lot of these people, these proponents, who are willing to talk about this when it's politically or personally convenient for them, have stayed silent when it comes to Tara Reade. So AOC has broken that trend. Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez on Tuesday addressed a sexual assault allegation against former Vice President and presumptive Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden by a former Senate staffer, saying it was legitimate to talk about. Ocasio-Cortez was asked about the allegation during an online forum hosted by The Wing. And I just want to say that in AOC saying it is legitimate to talk about, that means a lot. It might not go as far as some people would want it to go, but you have to realize that AOC is looking, she could come out, I'm rethinking this a little bit. She could come out more in support of Tara here. She could come out with stronger language. But at least, and I guess sometimes we take what we can get, she's saying it's okay to talk about this. It's important to talk about this and not to sweep it under the rug like so many are doing right now. Ocasio-Cortez was asked about the allegation during an online forum hosted by The Wing, a women's network and community space, by a questioner who said she was strongly opposed to President Trump's re-election, but said she also really resents the fact that the other choice is someone who has a really long history of being creepy to women, citing the allegation by former staffer Tara Reade. I think it's legitimate to talk about these things, Ocasio-Cortez responded, according to CBS News. And if we again want to have integrity, you can't say, you know, both believe women, support all of this until it inconveniences you, until it inconveniences us. And that is the thing that gets so many people. You can't believe women and support women until it inconveniences you. That was perfectly put by AOC, in my opinion. You have to have the same standard, whether it's someone that you like or not. And that's what I was really, really disappointed with people like Alyssa Milano over, who was such a, you know, who started, Tarana Burke started the Me Too movement, but Alyssa Milano, with her tweet a few years ago now, brought it kind of more into prominence. So Alyssa Milano is someone that a lot of women look up to as being this leader of what to do, what to say when it comes to sexual assault, and coming forward against very powerful men and powerful people. So what AOC is saying is, you can't say both believe women, support all of this until it inconveniences you, until it inconveniences us. There are a heck of a lot of people out there who wish that this allegation, true or not, had not been brought forward against Joe Biden because it is inconvenient for them. She continues on by saying, I think a lot of us are just in this moment where it's like, how did we get here? You know, it almost felt like we started this cycle where we had kind of moved on from, you know, from all of this. And now it feels like we're kind of back in it, she added. And you know, the most diverse field that we've ever seen, that we're kind of back, kind of replaying old movies in a way. Reade has said Biden sexually assaulted her when she worked in the then Delaware Senator's office in 1993. Biden has yet to address the allegation, but his campaign has denied it. Such claims should also be diligently reviewed by an independent press. What is clear about this claim? It is untrue. This absolutely did not happen. Biden's deputy campaign manager, Kate Bedingfield, told CBS. Reade first alleged that Biden had touched her inappropriately in April 2019 as one of several women who made similar allegations at the time against Biden, prompting an apology from the former vice president. But Reade did not specify at the time that she was alleging sexual assault. Ocasio-Cortez was a prominent surrogate for Senator Bernie Sanders during his presidential campaign before his withdrawal earlier this month. Ocasio-Cortez has yet to formally endorse Biden, but said in March she would support Biden if he became the Democratic nominee. So kudos to AOC for coming forward about this. It obviously meant a lot to Tara Reade, as I showed you from this tweet, that she's the first member of Congress to address publicly what happened, and she thanks AOC. I do think AOC could go further with this, and we will see what she does in the future. I don't know if she's offered maybe to talk to Tara Reade. I think that would be a good step. Whatever AOC does, I think that this shows that she's not someone who is kind of wishy-washy on her support of women who decide to come forward with these allegations, and I think that's a really, really good thing. Curious to know your thoughts. Leave some comments for me. We will stay up to date on everything that happens with the Tara Reade story. I think it's very important, and it's truly not being covered correctly or enough by the mainstream media, so it's up to us in the independent media field to keep on covering it, and I believe it is extremely important, again, to cover these allegations, and we will not stop no matter what, because we have integrity, and we believe that it should apply across the board. Again, like AOC said, whether it's politically inconvenient or not. Remember that we have a free trial offer going for Status Coup, behind the scenes videos and video diaries and photos and extra reporting. Everything you could ever want from a media company's membership is what you will get, including monthly member calls where Jordan and I answer your burning questions. So join on a free trial today, statuscoup.com/join. We always have such a great time on these member calls. As I said, we answer all your questions. We probably reveal way too much information, but it's a great time. We just have a blast. So join and get in on that for sure. Jordan is still out with coronavirus, so please keep him in your thoughts. Say some prayers for him if you're religious, and consider helping keep Status Coup going with a donation to our GoFundMe, gofundme.com/status-coup-news. All right, I will keep keeping you up to date with more videos, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.